Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are in St. Louis Park at the home of the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, who are hosting the Chanhassen Storm in this Metro West Conference matchup. I am Robert Christensen, and I'm along here with Ravi Butler. Ravi, what do you think of the game tonight?
Well, thanks for that lovely introduction, Rob. Well, for a start, I think Chanhassen Storm have a big mountain to climb. They're 3-11 against a 12-3 Red Knights, so this should be an interesting game. I think Chanhassen is looking for an upset, you know, but in any type of sports, anything can happen, so hopefully they come out with the right attitude and start strong.
Well, one thing I noticed, Ravi, based on what you said, is that they do have some common opponents. They've played over half their schedule, and they did have a common opponent. And even though Chanhassen has a worse record as we're about to begin, they beat St. Anthony and Benilde lost. So right away we're underway here. Chanhassen is in white. They're going left to right. Benilde in their customary home red uniforms, and we are underway. And right away Chanhassen turns the ball over by the baseline. Number 14 lost the ball. That was Callan Hockey. And Ravi Collin is just a ninth grader, yet she's the leading scorer with over 18 points per game.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you mentioned her, because I thought 14, Callan, like you said, she is a freshman. You would think that would give her more pressure as a freshman. So I'm just kind of interested in how she's going to play in this game against such a tough Red Knight team. And
just as you made those comments, Ravi, Iana Whitfield got Benilde off to a great start with a three-pointer from the left side, and now they have the ball again into the front court. Number 25, Isabel Fleming, their second leading scorer. Now inside to number 30, that's Patience Williams. She's their first number 1 leading scorer, but that ball goes off the rim, and now Chanhassen in the front court driving there is number 1 for Chanhassen, Tori Tollefson. She misses, and now Iana Whitfield quickly down the court. I thought she might have traveled, but her layup is off the rim. Now rebound by Chanhassen's number 34, Gabby Moshka. Now into the front court. That is Tori Tollefson. She is their third leading scorer for Chanhassen. They're down 3. We're just underway here in St. Louis Park. Glad you're with us.
They're really patient. Oh, that was an unlucky call.
There's the foul call on number 10, Iana Whitfield. Here's the replay.
Let's see it.
Driving there. Well, this was earlier. Yeah, there's the dish off.
Oh, there's the reach. You can see it.
Yep, she caught her on the arm there, so quick call there. Now, back underway here, Tori Tollefson, now on the top of the key. That's number 12, Julia Gronsholz. Now down low, the shot off the rim there, taken by number 5, Jordan Queen, the
nice
senior
pass
5'10". Now on the Isabel, to Whitfield, down underneath, she shoots and scores. Whitfield has all 5 points here early in the first half, and they're off to a 5-0 lead. No surprise, Robbie, with looking at their records here.
Yeah, that's a very good, very strong start by the Red Knights here. 5-0 lead. That's very, like I said, very good start.
Pass down low, and now Chanhassen. Nice look there. Number 12, Julia Gronsholz, down low to Tori Tollefson. Gets Chanhassen on the board. Now they're down 3. And in the front court, the steal by Tollefson. She comes in, she's gonna shoot that, and off the rim. Unfortunate for her, but rebound by number 14, hits the backboard. Hockey now, all alone on the back end. Benilde-St. Margaret gets the easy layup for a 7-2 lead, and that brings a timeout from Chanhassen head coach Angie Kissock.
I think that was a good time to call a timeout by the coach. Clearly, you could see the momentum going towards Red Knight, and that was I really like that timeout call right now. So I hope this time I will help recuperate Chanhassen, and hopefully the Red Knights can keep up the pace. You know, they're doing a really good job.
Yeah, they're off to a great start there, and probably I agree with you. There was a timeout taken there. Things were starting to get a little out of control.
Yes.
And what I noticed was that when Chanhassen did get some really close-in scoring opportunities, they left themselves open on the back end. There were 3 Benilde-St. Margaret people in the backcourt. So we'll see what happens here. Good timeout just to settle things down. Chanhassen is still in this match. So that's number 1, Tori Tollefson now, bringing it in Benilde not putting on any type of full court press, just playing a half court man-to-man defense. And now number 12, big shot from outside.
Nice
Gronholz, she's the number 2 scorer, averaging 9 points a game. So she keeps Chanhassen in the mix. They're only down 2. Now that's Olivia Williams, number 25, the senior. She is one of their leading scorers. She is their fourth leading scorer, number 35, the senior. And we got a whistle and a foul, and we got a side out. So that'll be Chanhassen's first team foul. Benilde also has 1 team foul. Now, bounce pass underneath their own basket to Patience, but underneath, and we got a jump ball call, but possession arrow points to Benilde. So they'll retain possession here with 15:03 to go, just underway at the Hobbins Center in St. Louis Park. And now the pass into Patience Williams, quickly over to Livia. And the shot by Fleming off the back of the rim. Rebound by Whitfield. And she dribbles it out of trouble. Now she'll set it up on the left side. Inside, nice inlet pass to Williams as she turns and it misses the layup, but gets her
But she gets her a rebound, yep. There you go.
Very persistent there. And now the pass down low to number 12, Gronholz. And now coming away with it is Tollefson, and she'll take a 3-point shot. Misses everything. Saved attempt by Gronholz, and she stepped on the baseline, and that's another turnover. 9-5 here, so.
I really like the Red Knights defense there and their patience, because I've noticed that the Chanhassen, as soon as they get the ball, they, fast as they can, they want to do a counter and try to score a basket as soon as possible. But I like the patience, how they didn't high court pressure at all. So I really like that by the Red Sox. And then they got rewarded for it, and now they have possession of the ball.
Absolutely.
And they might get on. Oh, look at that 3-point.
And there's that 3-point shot by number 25, Isabel Fleming, the second leading scorer. And now underneath, the shot by Tollefson, and she is fouled by Fleming, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That was a nice looking 3 from the left side there from Isabel Fleming, the senior captain. And Benilde is having a heck of a year here at 12-3. They have actually lost looking at their last 3 games, they lost 2 and they just beat Bloomington Kennedy, almost doubled their points. But they're having a magnificent year. And at the foul line is number 1, Tori Tollefson. She's a junior 5'7" guard, and her shot is short of the rim. So she makes 1 of 2 now into the front court. That is Cheyenne Carter, number 11, another senior captain. Now the pass underneath from Fleming to Olivia Williams. Great look there, Robbie.
I definitely agree. Olivia Williams, I think she anticipated that pass, and I think Fleming was the one who did the pass, and she saw her open, and boom, she scores.
Shot there by number 14, Callan Hockey.
Oh, what an interception. Oh.
Now Benilde in the front court. Williams to Cheyenne Carter. Gives it back to Williams on the far side. Being guarded closely by number 23, Edia Smith. She's a senior 5'9" guard for Chanhassen. And now Fleming.
Fleming with the ball.
Fleming is fun to watch. She can do everything. Pass, drive, shoot, play defense. Now Cheyenne Carter, number 11. Now to Olivia Williams, and she'll shoot the left-handed 3, and it spins out.
I don't know about you, but I've never seen Olivia Williams shoot a 3 before like that. She usually goes in to the bucket, I guess, and tries to score with a 2-pointer. So that was cool to watch.
Yep, pass now, and Chanhassen now in the front court. Shot from the 3-point zone by number 12, gets her own rebound, which is Gronholz, her second shot. Off the mark. Fleming with the rebound, and she lead passes to Whitfield. It's wide open like a thing, and she gets fouled, and that's going to be 2 and 1. So things not going well here for the Storm. Let's look at the replay. Look at the recognition there by Fleming as she saw Whitfield. It's like a pass to Randy Moss on a bomb there for the Vikings, isn't it?
Yes,
wow,
it is.
Beautiful pass there by Fleming. And Whitfield was able to corral that pass and put it up there and draw the foul with a 16-6 lead, 10 points already, Robbie.
I also like how she had the composure of actually making that basket, because sometimes layup is normally an easy thing to make, but that one, she made it look prime, because she was under a lot of pressure, but like she kept herself open, and that's how she got the point there. So Good for her. Good
right.
for the Knights.
Yes, very well. And now in the front court, that's number 23 for the Storm, India Smith. And a shot there taken by number 2,
Rebound
Piper
by number
Critch.
14.
Rebound off the mark. Chanhassen having a hard time on their shooting tonight. And we got a whistle.
I think that's
a turnover. I think she was out of bounds there.
Wow.
So now into the match there is number 22 for Benilde. That's Sophie Coleman. And now Cheyenne Carter, she'll bring it across the line, being guarded closely by Chanhassen's number 2, Piper Critch. Whitfield now to number 20 now in the match. That's Madison Johnson, a senior. Carter now gets it over to number 22. That was Coleman. And now Johnson. Johnson with it, gets it to Carter. Carter drives the left side, gives it back over to Patience, and her shot off the back of the rim. Rebound, nicely done by Gronald. She draws the foul by number 20, Madison Johnson.
I think that was a really good foul by the Red Knight player there, because then they could have been easily, they could have counterattacked like that. Look at that, you can see it in the replay that they were going to easily counter it, but good foul. It slows down the game, and I think that benefits the Red Knight more than it does to the Storms.
So now in the front court are the Storm. Pass to the right side to number 31, Ella Brastad. Now at the free throw line, the shot by Piper Critch, off the mark, rebound by Carter. And she looks ahead for Whitfield, just like before, and her shot, it draws a foul, and she hit the bottom of the rim.
I don't know if that one counted. That second shot didn't count, right?
No, it did not count, but Whitfield will go to the line and shoot 2. So
that's a foul. Right?
The Red Knights are hanging around. Definitely their strategy is to keep a guard back at midcourt for that very reason. And it's a good strategy by Benilde because obviously the Storm are not a very good shooting team. They've had their close-in shots, and they really haven't even made the easy ones. And so that allows Benilde to kind of cheat, for lack of a better word. Not like they're cheating per se, but that they can kind of not keep everybody down low to get rebounds and catch them on the backside. And they've done that now 3 or 4 times, it seems, with the long bomb pass to Whitfield going down there to get layups or fouls, just like now. All right, now Whitfield at the line. They are up by 11 already here, Robbie.
Yep. If I were Whitfield, I think Whitfield. I know she missed like a couple of free throws early in the game already. I think if she scored a couple more, I think it would definitely help her confidence a little bit more. I don't think she needs confidence, but I think in free throw area she kind of struggles as far as I know right now. But hopefully that will improve in the game, and if she keeps scoring those 3 points, that's gonna.
So right now there's a discussion on the sideline. I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about here, but 2 of the refs on the sideline were at the scorer's table, and you can see the 2 refs enter a picture there as the players are standing around. I can't really perceive what exactly the issue is here. Some confusion though among the referees. And now they're sending everyone away, and
it's a personal foul.
Well, a technical foul.
A technical foul, yes, thank you.
Well, let's see if we can hear the PA announcer. So Whitfield is shooting a technical foul, and we have no signal what that might be. And as she makes it,
nice, there she goes. I think this means that she gets 2 shots, or is it 3? Oh.
Well, that was the shot on the foul.
Oh, okay.
And they may have counted that. I'm not quite clear. They're not communicating with the audience at all, and that includes us. So now Fleming will come in.
Okay.
And she makes the first one. No surprise there. Number 2 leading scorer. So I am not at all clear on why she's doing that as if it was a technical foul, but. So there's 3 free points, and they're going to get possession on the technical foul. So it's 20-6 with 11:37 to go here. First half, Benilde firmly in control, as was expected coming in with their almost exactly opposite records. What, 12-3 versus 3-11, right, Robbie?
That is very correct. Yep.
All right, Whitfield now has it. She drives on the left side, gives it back up to Fleming. Nice ball movement as number 22, Coleman, takes it off the mark. Madison Johnson gets the rebound, and as she tries to put it back up, draws the foul by Piper Critch. Here's that replay right there. You can see she got her right on the back there, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
So now going to the line is Madison Johnson. She is the senior.
number 20.
Yeah, I think there's
Madison
high
Johnson,
hopes for this Benilde team this year with a 12-3 record. I'm sure they expect to go deep in the sections and hopefully make the state tournament. They are a very good team this year. Lots of talent out there and experience, and that's hard to beat if you're Chanhassen when your leading scorer is a freshman, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So now more discussion at the head table. I'm not sure what is going on here at all. All right, I don't know what they're talking about, but
if I was Chanhassen, I think I'd kind of feel kind of cheated because they had those tactical shots. You know, when they really
technical
did it.
shots.
Technical
Yes,
shots, yeah.
Well, we
so
don't know.
I think that's why the coaches make sure, and he's talking to the refs, like, are you sure? You know, just to confirm.
Well, or get an
Nothing wrong with that, I know, you know.
So
they did make that.
Madison Johnson
that
made 1 of 2, and now Chanhassen in the front court. That is Tollefson, number 1. And a shot from three-point land by number 31, Ella Rostad, the sophomore 5'8" guard, answers back, and Chanhassen showing a little bit of life there at 21-9. Whitfield now with the ball in the front court to Fleming, to Madison Johnson. Johnson now drives to the top of the key, gives up to Williams.
Ooh, I like that little fake by 35 there, Olivia Williams.
Fleming
nice
for three-point off the mark. Rebound and a push by Williams, trying to get the rebound. And so that'll be the 4th team foul for Benilde, as substitutions now by both sides. Patience Williams coming in, and she'll come in for Olivia Williams. What's the odds they're sisters, Robbie? I think they probably are, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Or cousins. Okay, play back underway as we approach the halfway point here in first half. Tollefson now drives the right side, number 1. Fires it up to the top of the key to Gronhold. Now
good high pressure
with it. That is
nice.
Gabby Mashka. And the ball's turned over.
Yep.
Whitfield with it now. Calling out signal. Signaling people around. She's definitely the senior leadership, isn't she, Robbie?
Yes, she is. That was a good captain play. She's one of the captains, and you could definitely tell by that play that she just set up right there.
Coleman with it now. Patience Williams goes down low to Fleming.
Great pass.
Her little half-hook shot off the rim. Rebound Tollefson as she looks up the court. Forwards the pass to number 5. That is Jordan Queen, the senior 5'10". And the ball goes off her hands, out of bounds, and another turnover for Chanhassen. They got to learn to take care of the ball if they're going to have any chance here, Robbie.
I definitely agree, but I think Chanhassen could easily improve if they just slow down a little bit, because I think Benilde kind of adapted to their counter attack.
All right, now Chanhassen is in a 1-2-1 trap here, half-court trap, so they're changing the defense on Benilde. Let's see how Benilde reacts here as they try to trap them and get some turnovers to get back into this game. But there is a risk down low. Whitfield now with it, so this is where the ball handling skills have to come into play for Benilde, not to turn it over. Now down low to Williams, it goes over, and there's the turnover. So the 1-3-1 trap worked for Chanhassen, but then they turn it right back over Gronhold, so they're their own worst enemy. And your point just a moment ago, Robbie, was right on, because they weren't patient there. When they got the turnover, they need to take their time a lot more. I totally agree. Okay, now you can see the trap. They're trying to get her over the timeline and then trap him in the corner. And that's how you break it, right like that. So on their second time down the court, they were able to recognize it, and they went down low. They drew the foul. Or no, they called a turnover, a travel.
That's a travel. Interesting call.
So interesting that the new defense has turned into 2 times on 2 turnovers. So now Chanhassen has to find a way to convert on these turnovers. Okay, now bringing it across the timeline, that is Tori Tollefson. She's the junior 5'7", almost stolen there by Olivia Williams, getting out there quickly on the far wing. Now driving and drawing the foul. No. Before the shot, no.
Wow.
Oh, they called a charge. My goodness, I don't think I saw that. Let's look at the replay.
Let's see here.
My goodness, she came in and what?
I don't think he even touched it. Yeah, shit.
No, that's unfortunate. Tollefson with the rebound. It doesn't go in. Boy, I feel bad for the Storm here. And now another turnover. That's 4 in the last 5 possessions, and they finally make one.
There you go. Good.
Tori Tollefson finally delivers, and they're
top scorer.
They're still in the 1-3-1 trap here, and it's working a little bit. They're only down by 10. Fleming now gets it out to Madison Johnson. Her shot off the back of the rim. Rebound to Whitfield. She'll put it right up from three-point land. That rims out. And a rebound by Gronholz, and she draws a foul. And they're not in the bonus, so that'll be a side out in the backcourt. Here's that replay with Tollefson for the Storm coming right in, finally converting. And the Storm, they're hanging around, only down by 10, Robbie, with 8:15 to go here in the first half. All right, now, with the ball, that's number 14, Callan Hockey. Hard to believe she's only a freshman, and she turns it over. Boy, that is the biggest problem for Chanhassen, is just unforced errors here.
Definitely.
All right, Cheyenne Carter now. They are having a little difficulty with what I call the 1-2-2. It's actually a 1-2-2 zone press. Trap, actually. But they get it down to Fleming, and they don't convert. As the Storm got back on that. Now Whitfield passes on the three-point shot, but Fleming takes it off the rim. Rebound, and she goes down, and they're going to call the foul on Patience Williams, number 34 for the Storm. Gabby Moshka got that and fell back, and she was fouled. Here's the replay.
You know, I noticed that the Storm, as the games go on, I think the Storm are really improving on the defense. That's why I think the Red Knights are struggling a little bit to score a little bit more consistency.
Yeah, they changed their defense, making a difference.
There you go. And
as Gronholz hits a three, the number 2 leading scorer, and that draws a timeout from Benilde, and a round of applause from the visiting parents here for the Storm as they now cut the lead to just 7. So
that was a really nice three-shot from number 12, Julia Grunzols. She's a junior, and I think she's like the second scorer.
She's the second leading
scorer.
Absolutely. So
and
Chanhassen,
there's a reason why, because she can make those shots. So
that's right. She's starting to heat up here. So the Storm are starting to gain a little bit of confidence, Robbie, and we'll see what the answer is. But ever since they went to the trap defense, the half-court trap, it really has caused problems for Benilde. And so right now, Coach Bob Lyons is over there coaching his team on how to beat that. And they really did almost beat it. But what I noticed about Chanhassen is when you come out and do that trap, you're vulnerable down low, and they've gotten the pass down low, but the Storm are quick enough to get back and recover and alter those shots and get rebounds and draw fouls. And then they finally starting to convert on the offensive end because their shooting was dismal early on here. So team fouls aside, we got 6 apiece. So both teams going forward for the last 7 minutes and 35 seconds of the first half will be in the bonus. And now Whitfield, and of course the Storm are in the same 1-2-2 court trap, but they break it in the middle. Williams now to her sister, Patience, her shot from the side off the mark, rebound, goes to Chanhassen.
That's it.
Hockey, the 9th grader, nice bounce pass underneath, missing the shot, but getting her own rebound is Brostad. Now, number 12, Gronholz.
This is the part where they got to be a little bit patient here. They can't.
You're absolutely right, Robbie. And the nice jump
shot. There you go.
And
that worked out perfect.
And that was Colin Hockey, their leading scorer at over 18 points a game. And that looked like patience there, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
So now the lead is just 5. Cheyenne Carter now down to Fleming.
I like their
nice ball rotation.
I like the Red Knights, ball movement there. It was really nice.
Out of bounds to the Red Knights. Looked like the referee wasn't quite sure about that, Robbie. I don't know. So no foul on the play, but side out.
Number 20, Madison Johnson, just got back in. So hopefully she's ready to make an impact.
All right, play back in. Olivia Williams to Johnson. Fleming now being guarded closely by Tollefson. Now bounce pass down low to the post. Now back on top to Whitfield. Whitfield to Carter. Carter now drives the left side, pulls it up, gives it out to Williams. Now the rotation. But boy, the Storm are playing good positional defense, Robbie.
Yes, they are.
Now Carter. Williams down low, and she threw it into traffic, and it goes out of bounds.
Touched it. Yep.
And this Chanhassen Storm defense has turned things around big time. We got us a game if this continues, Robbie. All right.
Yes, we definitely do. It's only a 5-point lead, so this could easily have Chanhassen can easily come back with just a 3-pointer and a 2, and
Nice
we'll
coaching.
have a game.
Nice coaching decision.
Oh, there you go. They just got a and 1 foul there, so.
Down low, number 14, Callan Hockey delivers, and she goes back door and beats Carter and gets the and 1, and now it's just a 3-point
I think Callie Hockey will score this and 1 point because she is the top scorer, so we'll see how she does, but she's the top leading scorer, and I think she's pretty composed. Let's see if she makes it. Oh,
Off the
unlucky,
brim.
but well, plenty of game time.
But still, now Storm only down by 3, and this 1-2-2 half-court zone trap is working well. Fleming comes in and she
good
misses.
defense. Good
And now
double
the
team.
Storm are on the offense again. Across the timeline is Tollefson to the right side. Hockey, shot, barely misses. Rebound goes to the Storm. No travel call on the shot. Off the mark. Rebound to Whitfield. Now Benilde comes in. And they're going to try to break here so that they don't let them get in their zone defense, but now they did. So good job by the Storm getting back. Whitfield, she stepped on the line, and now they called it.
Yep.
Over and back.
Over and back.
So
is there a replay on that? Because that would have been. Here, you can see number 10
there. I thought,
right there.
Right there.
That was a good call by the ref.
Although I'm not sure that's really the right call.
Why do you say that?
Because usually it's where the ball is, not the body. I'd have to check that rule.
Okay. See, I think I disagree. I think if you have the possession of the ball and any part of your body is behind.
I think you're right.
Yep.
I just had that thought, but I think you're right. Okay, now whistle in the front court for the Chanhassen. They're going to retain possession.
And here's
so we've got a game here, Robbie.
Yep. Number 34 just came in for Chanhassen, Gabby Mesca, and I've noticed number 34. She did earlier in the game. She played a really good defensive play where it was a good turnover, and then I think that's when they scored a nice little 3-pointer by the Storm. Here we go. See, 31.
All right, that's 31. Braston.
Yep.
She called for traveling. So turnover there on Chanhassen.
That's an interesting call because it looks like Olivia Williams pushed her at the end there, and I'm surprised it's on her.
I agree. So could have been a missed call there, but now, boy, Benilde.
Look at that high pressure.
They've been stuck on number 21 here for quite a while. They need to get a basket, and that's a, you know what? That's a really well done senior play. When you are having a scoring drought, you just drive the ball and try to get a foul, get to the line, and try to get some points. So very experienced there. Aina Whitfield gets herself to the line just to stop the run of the Storm here. It was 21-6, Robbie. And so it's been a 12-point run, and Whitfield drawing the foul and getting a point. Psychologically just sort of heads that run. That's a heck of a run by the Storm.
That's incredible. Yep.
All right, and she makes both, so now
23-18.
But let's see if the Storm, they might not be deterred just by that because the momentum, I think, is still with them. Tollefson goes down low. I think she got a little cocky there.
Yep.
Fleming now gets it to Whitfield into the front court. Whitfield drives the left side. Gives it up to Madison Johnson, and she was on the baseline.
That was a good call by ref. I did see number 20, Madison Johnson, step out of bounds right when here's the replay here. See, yep, she just stepped right out of bounds, both feet. That was a good call by the ref.
You got to have court awareness when you're out there. You got to know where you are. Okay, now Chanhassen in the front court, down 5, and intercepted by Williams. Lead, nice, beautiful passing there by Benilde. They couldn't convert, but they get the rebound, and then they do. Beautiful outlet pass there by Olivia Williams to Madison Johnson, to Whitfield, back to Johnson, and she puts it in on the replay. And now they got another turnover, so things are starting to fall apart here for the Storm. But now they get the turnover. Tollefson with a crossover dribble. She stops, pops off the back of the rim. Rebound on the floor. And the Storm get it.
This is
3:50 to go here. And a timeout by the Storm. Just as their player made that three. I don't know why she called timeout there. I couldn't imagine a worse time.
That's really unlucky. I think he was trying to he called the timeout right before she took the 3. I think it was because he was fearful of that counterattack by the Red Knights. But
I don't know. They had Benilde on their heels there, and they had to play a wide open 3, and she called timeout.
Unbelievable.
Not quite sure
Very
why
questionable
Angie
timeout call.
Kissock did that. My goodness. When you have a team on the floor all around and your team has the ball with wide open threes, I'm not sure why she called a timeout, but you know, that's why I'm not a coach. So who am I to say?
Maybe this will benefit Chanhassen Storm, you know?
We'll never really know, will we? But we'll see what the outcome is.
It is Chanhassen's ball, though, as I think, yep, it is Chanhassen's ball.
So if they get a three here, all will be forgotten.
Yep. They can come up with their own play here, so let's see what happens.
But they had Benilde on the ropes there, and you don't want to give Benilde a chance to regroup. But with that timeout, they did. All right, pass now to Gronholm. Oh, no, that's Baki, and they turned it over.
Here we go.
If they get a point here, it's going to be a 5-point swing on that timeout.
Good
and the rebound and the foul on Madison Johnson, and that'll be a 1-and-1, Robbie. So
did you say foul on Madison Johnson, right?
Yeah, that was a foul over the back. So going to the line will be number 1, Tori Tollefson, for a 1-and-1. So I'm still going to gauge the timeout and how much damage that caused. I'll tell you, if Benilde had made those 2, that would have been a 5-point swing. And that hurts when you're on the road and your record is only 3-11. But here they'll make up 2. So
this might be more benefit to the Storm. It'll give them a little bit more confidence going into the second half. So.
All right, so at the line, Tollefson.
Yeah,
she
nice.
Gets it to go.
That 1 point.
So she earns the second one.
That's the first point. Let's see if she earns the second one. Yep. And
nice shot there. So 5-point deficit, 3.5 minutes to go. Whitfield now facing the same 1-2-2 zone, half court trap all the way down. That's how you beat it. Nice job there. Williams to Johnson. And that's how you beat that trap. On the back, opposite side, down low. That's where they're weak. And Johnson really took advantage there, Robbie. Now the big shot outside by Baki, the 9th grader, and out of bounds off Storm. So a throw in for, here's that replay. Look at Johnson, and there's no chance there on defense for Edia Smith. So well done there by Benilde. They're starting to figure out how to beat this 1-2-2 half-court zone trap. Okay, now Whitfield. And now Chanhassen has gone back to man-to-man to confuse Benilde. Just as they figured out their defense, they're switching. So and that might have been what that timeout was about. That when they figure them out when they scored, because they were now starting to beat it, that they change it.
Oh, Johnson!
Johnson goes in.
She gets an and one.
I don't know. Did they call the charge? Or, yep, they did.
Oh, wow.
Charge call. Basket waved off. Let's see here if they got position. Oh, yeah, she was there. That's a charge, in my opinion. Gabby Mashka got over there quickly.
Gabby Mashka
saved
again,
that.
huh?
So we're approaching.
Gabby Mashka has been really well on defense. That's not the first time you've seen her tonight making those kind of plays that blocks.
Big shot from the corner,
nice
off
shot.
the board. Johnson now.
Good rebound.
2-on-1 break. And Tollefson. And now she'll take it all the way against Williams. And the bounce pass off Benilde. Now Johnson has it. And she gives it, leads it to Johnson. I'm sorry, that was Coleman to Johnson. And she converts. Wow, what a sequence there, Robbie. Back and forth. Great Metro West girls basketball action here on ParkTV 16 Sports.
I'm pretty sure the Red Knights were not expecting Chanhassen like this close of a game. So close to halftime too.
And that's a foul on Williams, and she did push her.
Got it.
And going to the line on the 1-on-1 will be Tori Tollefson, the 5'7" junior, down 9. She got pushed down. There's no question about that call. And now substituting in for Chanhassen is number 5, Jordan Green. And going out will be number 23, Edia Smith. And at the line is Tollefson, and she makes that one.
There she goes.
Both teams in the bonus, 9 team fouls for Benilde as Tollefson bounces that one in. Okay, Whitfield now has the ball, and now they're back to the 1-2-2 half-court zone trap. So Chanhassen doing a nice job converting defenses, and that's not easy to do. Wow. And they get another turnover. Wow, that is hard. Oh, the behind the dribble pass by Baki. Oh my God, if she had made that, that might have been the best highlight I've seen all year.
Oh, that was like a double
My
dribble.
goodness.
Ref called.
Holy moly.
She was a little bit confused there.
And there's the Whitfield break there. But that behind the back dribble reminds me of the point guard for Hopkins, who's probably going to be Miss Basketball for the next 3 years. I think she's only a sophomore, but that was outstanding. All right, Fleming now stops from the free throw line, and she says, not in our own court. And now they're back up by 9, despite all that effort by Chanhassen. They still find themselves down by 9. That's Gronholz, 14, Tollefson. In low and taken away.
It's a fight for it. There you go.
And possession arrow favors the Storm, so they'll retain possession here. 1:07 to go here, first half. And this game has turned into quite an entertaining game here, Robbie.
Oh, here's a replay of the.
Yeah, watch the behind the back right here.
Ooh.
Right there. That is outstanding.
I think LeBron James would be proud of that move, right?
And then she had the shot. If she had just,
She didn't get a point.
No.
Oh, no, she should get a point.
A performance point.
I think so, yeah, I think so. She should definitely get a point just for that cool move.
She's just a 9th grader, and she is going to be fun to watch for the next few years here in the Metro West Conference. That was unbelievable.
Especially as a freshman, she tried that out, and I give her a lot of props because she's very confident, and, that's good to see.
So we have another conference, Robbie. I've never seen so many conferences with the officials as they're trying to figure things out, So, and they don't communicate with the audience as to what they're talking about, but
looks like they reversed the call.
I have no idea what that was about.
It was originally out of bounds for the Storm. It was supposed to be Storm ball, but I guess they reversed it.
Well, the Chanhassen bench doesn't seem upset, so.
Oh, wow.
They got on the 1-2-2 zone trap. Boy, Benilde-St having trouble with this defense by the Storm. And now that was a desperation throw and another turnover caused by the Storms.
I definitely think the crowd here is definitely helping out the Storms right now.
Yeah, they've
it's
got
very
a strong
exciting
contingent here.
And
you
could definitely see they're like the 7th person on the basketball field, Oh no, sorry, 6th person.
All right, now to the far side. Gronholz, big rainbow 3 off the mark, and a foul by Gronholz as Madison Johnson got the long rebound. So the senior now will go to the line to shoot him 1-on-1 with a 9-point lead, and we have 36.9 seconds to go here, first half. And we got ourselves a game, Robbie. Very competitive. And at the line to shoot 2, number 20, Madison Johnson.
And
makes the first one. And the second one off the mark, rebound. Number 12, Julia Gronholz. Now in the front court, Tori Tollefson. She runs the show into the corner now. That's number 31 with it, Ella Brostad. Back to Tollefson. And now Benilde is in a new defense. They're in a zone 2-3 zone defense. So now they have switched defenses for the first time. And let's see how the Storm handle that. They're trying to mix it up. Baseline drive by Baki, off the mark. No foul called, out of bounds to the Red Knights with 10.7 seconds to go.
I think that was the first time we saw the Storms actually have possession at the Knights' court.
All right, now Whitfield brings it in, crosses the line, drives down the lane, takes the shot off the mark. Rebound to the Storm. 3 seconds to go. Tollefson shoots the 3. Off the mark.
Oh, so close to that buzzer shot, but that was very good.
So as the first half ends, your halftime score from the Hobbins Center, 32-22. Come on back for the second half.
If I say heads up, what does that mean to you? It means be aware, be alert. Be prepared to prevent something bad from happening, like a concussion. Most concussions are preventable if you make the effort. Wear a helmet when you bike, wear a seatbelt when you're in the car, and always be aware and be safe. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. You want to prevent a concussion? It's time to be heads up.
Back Back to the Hobbins Center on St. Louis Park campus of the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. I am Robert Christensen here with Robbie Butler, and we are underway in the second half as Aina Whitfield scores the first 2 points. Robbie, what did you think about the first half, and what do you expect to happen here in the second?
Well, I thought first half was really good for both teams, especially the Storm. I know they're losing right now, but they had a great defensive play, and then their confidence kind of bloomed. So I'm expecting this to be a really tight game. I think the gap is gonna narrow down, but I definitely think BSM is still gonna pull out a W. That's just my prediction, but anything can happen in this sport.
All right, well, they did get the first 2 points, Robbie, and they did get a turnover, and now they just scored the first 4 points in the second half, and now they're back up just like that by 14. And I agree with you, it's going to be an uphill battle for the Storm. The question is, can they make it competitive and maybe get lucky at the end to try to sneak out a victory? Now down low in the front court, and the hook shot there.
Number 34 by
Kareem
Gabby.
Abdul-Jabbar, Gabby Mashka, the senior, just 5'6", down low, converts for the Storm, so they do answer back. They're not going away easily here, Robbie. All right, Cheyenne Carter now on the far side, and now a foul and a charging foul on Olivia Williams, who turns to the officials and her coach for help, but she's not going to get it. She's called for the foul, the first foul of the second half, first team foul for Benilde. And that is Olivia Williams' 3rd personal foul, so she's in a little bit of foul trouble here. If she gets 2 more, she'll be out of the game. Okay, now Chanhassen in the front court on the far side. Gronholz down low, and number 34, oh, she had a wide open layup, gets her own rebound, and now it's taken away. Oh, I thought Patience Williams walked when she got that rebound. And now the lead-out pass, the breakout pass, goes out of bounds. Wow, that was craziness there, Robbie.
Looks like number 20 is checking back in for Madison Johnson's back on the court.
Yeah, she had a good
for
first
Olivia
half.
Williams there, yep. So
All
hopefully she can make another impact here. Oh, speaking of her, she has the ball.
is on the wing. She goes to the top of the key, gives it to Fleming. Cheyenne Carter, senior captain, now to Patience Williams, the junior. To Aina Whitfield, another tri-captain, drives, shoots from outside the free throw line, off the back of the rim, rebound.
Good rebound.
And, oh, I thought they should have called the foul on Johnson, but they're gonna call a jump ball. I thought Johnson got the body of banged her right there. That's a foul on Benilde. That went not called. Okay, now the Williams, but not every call is gonna get called, and you gotta play on, that's life. Okay, now the Williams, Patience, and her pass at the feet. Not a great pass by Williams. It's hard to get those passes when they're right at your feet there. So a turnover to Benilde. Storm down 12, so they're hanging around, Robbie. Gronholz now to Tollefson, to the near side. Number 12, that's Gronholz. And she dragged her foot. No, they called a 3-second violation. And number 34 was in the lane a little too long, Gabby Mashka. So a turnover for the Storm, and they want to eliminate those if they want to make up the 12-point deficit. Now Whitfield on the near side at the wing, drives to the top of the key, gives it up to Fleming, now to Carter. Carter drives the left side, stops, shoots, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot too. She went down hard, Robbie.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Oh man, you could just hear that thud when she landed. Hopefully she's okay. She looks like she's okay. I don't know if she's a little bit knocked, but.
Well, they call it the hardwood for a reason. It's hard when you fall. But all right, now, but they're young. They can handle it, right?
Yes, they can, yep.
Carter with the first. Nice shot there, number 11.
I'm glad that foul did not impact her shooting form at all.
Nope, didn't seem to. And now a substitution coming in for Chanhassen's Ella Brastad will take the place of Gabby Mashka. She was impactful in the first half, I thought. We called her number a few times. Carter now, number 2. And spins out. Nice rebound there by Baki. And now the Storm in the front court. Tollefson to number 14, Baki. Tollefson now at the top. Benilde in the zone defense, so they're still playing a zone now. After playing man-to-man, and that shot off the mark by Tollefson. Rebound by Fleming. Carter now into the front court to Madison Johnson. She drives the baseline underneath. She got too far underneath, shot, and now they call foul. Boy, I don't know. The person calling the foul was way away. The referee, there's no touching there. Now the replay, she gets all ball, and the referee in the far corner, I can't understand that call.
I'm surprised the center ref did not.
And the ref on the baseline didn't call it. So tough call there for the Storm, I think. But nevertheless, so first free throw attempt misses.
Johnson. I think Johnson's has been having a great game. And there you go, she got back.
That's a nice form there, you're right, Robbie. Okay, now here come the Storm, down 14. And now that's Baki over to Tollefson, tries to get it down low to 5, and she does to Queen. Now back out to Baki. Baki looks inside, nice reflexes there. She held herself up there. Rostad, bounce pass, and now we got a whistle and a timeout taken by Chanhassen's coach. That was a good time for a timeout, I thought.
Unlike the first one from the first half,
yeah,
this one they definitely needed this timeout just to recruit a little. I don't know. In your opinion, do you think they should probably panic, or should they just stay calm a little bit? You know.
Well, I think it's always good to stay calm, of course, but I think what you're trying to say, and I agree with you, is that it looked like the Storm were panicking a little bit,
yep.
And they were a little discombobulated, and they needed to be settled down. So I think that was a very good timeout. In my opinion, by Angie Chisak, because it did seem like things were getting a little out of control for the Storm, and like I said, a good timeout here. So 14:34 to go, 38-24, relatively low-scoring game. A lot of turnovers, kind of frenetic, right? Lots of turnovers back and forth. Neither team.
Yeah, very high offense, obviously, on the Red Knights here. I think what they should keep doing is just keep pressuring high, because I know in the first half that didn't work out so well, but in the second half, I think they'll do a lot better if Red Knights keep pressuring high and doing those counter, because I don't know why, but it seems like the Storm, they're just not the same. I think they got too cocky there.
All right, play underway. I agree with you. Now the Storm, throw it in underneath the Benilde basket. That's Tollefson in the far corner. She dribbles out to the wing. And Benilde still in a zone defense, and so we're going to see they played man-to-man, and they got burned, and now Gronholz, nice shot, just spins out. Patience Williams with the rebound. She gives it up to Whitfield, and let's see what defense the Chanhassen is, and they're going to play man-to-man just as they started the game. I would expect them to mix it up again, though, as they did. Oh, nice backdoor pass to Williams from Fleming. And now it's a 16-point lead and 14 minutes to go. Baki now in the front court for the Storm. Nice bounce pass to number 5, Queen. Now the big shot from Gronholz, way over everything. Carter now with the rebound as she brings it over the line. Gives it up to Johnson. She drives the lane, draws the contact, and then, they call a charging call. And
let's see the replay here.
Yeah, maybe, actually. I don't know, she may have had position. She was outside the arc. Actually, maybe not a bad call upon the replay. That's what's the beautiful thing about ParkTV 16 Sports Productions. We have beautiful replay. All right, now Baki to number 31, Brostad. Brostad now to the near side, number 2, that's Critch, Piper Critch. Gronholz to Tollefson. Baki, the 9th grader leading scorer, gives it up and blocked by Fleming.
Fleming.
She's not gonna have any of that, Robbie. See you later. Watch that block by Fleming. That is cool. And how good does that feel, huh? In your face.
It must be really nice to be Fleming, because we know that she's a dangerous place on offense, but her defense, wow.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And she'll take a rest now. And driving is Baki, and her shot is short. And now the outlet pass to Whitfield.
There's the high pressure.
She doesn't have numbers, and she pulls it up wisely. Now down low, bounce pass to Olivia Williams.
She's open, yep.
She saw her wide open, Robbie. And now it's an 18-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Red Knights, and they are really starting to take control here.
I like the patience right now by the Storm right now. But what a defense.
I wasn't sure if there was going to be a travel or a foul, but I do agree that was a travel. So another turnover by the Storm. And here's the down low pass to Williams in the replay, and wide open, no one there to guard her. And great recognition by the senior captain Whitfield on that.
I'm very surprised she was wide open as she was.
Yep.
Because Storms, they're really good playing defense usually, so I was really surprised at how such a dangerous player like
And
her
now
was
Whitfield's back to the 1-2-2 zone trap, and they do get a turnover. They got to stick with that defense, no question about it. Maybe mix it up just to confuse them. Nice down low.
Wow, good awareness there.
By Baki down to Gronholz, and that draws a timeout from Benilde. And wisely done, even though he has an 16-point lead, he knows they've had difficulty with that defense. Here's the replay as Baki comes away with it down low to Gronholz. Beats Cheyenne Carter on the baseline with the 2-point jumper there right underneath. So timeout, very quiet in the gymnasium.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Notice how it just got super quiet here.
I think that halftime probably came at the worst time, because they were so hyped up and ready to go for more. But then that halftime happened, and now it's a totally different It's a totally different Storm team out there right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can still recover. Maybe this timeout might help them out.
Well, the Red Knights took the timeout, I think, because they turned back to their 1-2-2 half-court zone trap, and they did have all kinds of difficulty, and they just brought it out here in the second half after going man-to-man.
Definitely.
And so I think a very smart timeout by Coach Lyons to say, okay, this is the defense they're going to use, and they're in it now. You can see it. It's the 1-2-1-1 trap. 1-2-1-1. Or some people call it the 1-2-2 zone, half-court zone trap. And so Baki there, number 14, her job is to force it into the corner, and these two at the timeline are to trap them, and Baki tries to get him in the corner. And nice job by Benilde breaking it this time. Now Whitfield drives on the left side, and wow, that is a great play, Robbie.
Great play.
Great recognition, great drive, and now they're back up 18 with 12 minutes to go right now in the second half. 12-3 Benilde, looking to go 13-3 on the year. And the big three-point shot by number 2, Piper Critch, off the mark. Now Whitfield again into the front court to Coleman in the corner. Bounce pass intended for Patience Williams, but nice defense there by number 12, Julia Gronholz, to deny that pass down low. Here's that replay by Whitfield on that drive. Boy, she came in all the way from the free throw line. Nice job, especially with the left hand. All right, Patience Williams at the top of the key on the inbound pass to Whitfield. Whitfield being guarded closely by the freshman, Baki, for the Storm. Now to Coleman. No, that's Matt. Yeah, that's Coleman. Coleman picks up her dribble, gets a little help from Williams now. Whitfield on the near side on the wing. Williams to Cheyenne Carter. Carter drives, goes off her own foot, and they should, wait a minute. That went off Carter's own foot.
Yup.
That should be a turnover.
Well, here's the replay here.
Yeah,
you can clearly see it.
She just got it off her own foot right there.
Yep. Unintentional, but
that's
that's
a turnover.
Yep, that is a turnover. She kicked the ball, so.
Yeah, it should be a turnover, but nevertheless, they don't get every call, obviously. All the perfect people died a long time ago, Robbie, right? All right, Olivia Williams off the mark, and rebound by the Storms. Baki, the 9th grader, brings it in the front court by herself. Into the corner now. Behind the dribble pass, down low, Tollefson looking for some room.
Oh,
nice defense by Williams.
Shot
from the outside, taken by Mackenzie Sapp.
Man, the Storm's not getting any of their calls, unfortunately.
Now that last shot was taken by the Storm's Mackenzie Sapp, a 9th grader, first time in the game. 5'6" guard. And the turnover there. And a chance for the Red Knights to go up by 20 for the first time tonight, Robbie. Okay, now that 1-2-2 trap. All right, over the timeline.
Wow.
Nice job breaking it down low, and the turnover. Nice defense by 12 Gronholz, denying that pass. Now Tollefson to the far side to Baki, and her rainbow three-point shot spins out. Williams now the outlet pass to Fleming. Over to Coleman, she drives and makes the layup, and it's a 20-point lead with 10:23 to go. Benilde firmly in control now. And the turnover. A great effort by Coleman. Draws a big applause from the home crowd. She just couldn't control it right there. Look at the effort. Could have been called for a foul now that I look at the replay. 2 team fouls for Benilde on the half, 3 for the Storm as they have possession, and a turnover to Fleming. And she loses it to Patience Williams, and they're going to call a jump ball. And possession arrow to the Storm, so that's a turnover attributed to the Red Knights. I'll tell you, one of the things I love about watching and broadcasting these games is, you know, everybody tries all the way to the end. There is great competitive spirit out there, and that is what's great to see here. And there's Baki. Look at that shot. Spins in and out. Boy, the Storm have had some in and outs, Robbie, in the second half.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Storms, they're kind of getting a little cold right now. Hopefully, they'll turn it around.
All right, Whitfield now checking in for Cheyenne Carter. As on the turnover there, the Red Knights will take it over with a 20-point lead and just under 10 minutes to go. And the Storm still in the 1-2-2 half-court trap. Oh, Fleming gets it over. Whitfield now. It's a dicey defense to break.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Oh, yeah, look at that. Great defense. I'll tell you what, it's worth watching just to see how they play that 1-2-2 half-court trap. And now they get their own turnover. Whitfield with it in the front court for the Red Knights. Over to the left side to Fleming. Fleming drives the lane, gives it up to Whitfield. 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound to Coleman, and she'll bring it back. Now Fleming to Whitfield, and they'll slow it down as they should here with a 20-point lead. There's no hurry.
This is very good patience. This is good tactic.
And Williams turns at the free throw line and makes that shoot. Boy, nice turnaround jump shot, Robbie. Especially the way she turned. It's hard to turn that way around. And now off Benilde, I thought. And a timeout now on the side. Here's that replay. Look at that nice turnaround jump shot. So quick, right from the 15-foot range at the free throw line.
I think she had a little bit too much room there. That's why she was able to turn around. I saw 2 of the Storm's defense, but they should have just put a little bit more pressure on. And here's another replay. Ooh, right off. Fleming.
Yeah, that was out of Benilde. Calls haven't been always accurate, but like I said,
not everyone's perfect.
Nope. No one is, right? Anyway, so
it'd be a tough job to be a ref.
Well, yeah, it's not an easy job, but they're doing a fine job, and it's not making any difference in the outcome of the game. That is for sure. But that call was missed, I'd have to say. So the referees, they're out there talking. And, you know, it's hard to find referees. There was an article actually in the sports section this week where some games have been postponed in the high schools. We look at Benilde-St. Margaret's upcoming schedule where they're having a hard time finding referees. So anyone watching or listening interested in being a referee, I'm sure if you call the Minnesota State High School League, they'll get you into some sort of training, quick program, and get you out there. If you have any interest at all. So Benilde, now after tonight, they go to at St. Louis Park. That's the big rivalry, right? Right across Highway 100. That'll be a matchup.
That'll be a great game.
And Park has some good talent. That would be a game to come down and watch on the 22nd. If you're just a basketball fan at all, that will be a great matchup. All right, now playback underway. Storm have possession. Just under 9 minutes to go here. Broadcasting from the Hobbins Center, I'm Robert Christensen along with Robbie Butler. Glad you're with us. And now the Storm turn it over, and they can't afford any more turnovers, can they?
No, I don't think so. That was they should have definitely done a better job handling the ball in that situation.
At the end of the day,
last thing you want is to have Benilde have the ball right now. So.
And at the end of the day, with the game 3/4 over, I mean, Chanhassen has only scored 26 points. And I've never heard of anybody winning a high school game with 26 points in the modern era, that's for sure.
Not unless you play really good high defense.
Right.
A lot of turnovers.
Yep, so now Whitfield. So all the starters are still in there despite the large lead. Still some game time left here. I wouldn't be substituting.
It's not over yet.
No, it's not.
Good shielding by...
Okay, Coleman now with it. Drives the center, gives it up to Williams. Storm now in man-to-man defense. And a nice shot by Whitfield.
You can't stop that shot. That was great.
And she really is the steadying influence out there, isn't she,
Yes, she
Robbie?
is.
You can just tell. When she gets the ball, everything's going to be okay.
Her teammates have a lot of confidence in her.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
definitely tell, because every time they get the ball, they give it to her.
She's the leader out there, no question about it. All right, now substitution for the Storm as we look at that last sequence as Whitfield just made that. That's a tough shot.
There was like three Storm players out there in front of her.
Baki
She's
was
made
on
it.
her. Those mid-distance jumpers from the side are really difficult off the dribble. Well done by Whitfield. As she now has the ball on the near side on the wing, gives it up to Carter. And now, again, the Storm are still in a very close man-to-man defense now. Fleming drives the right side, stops, shoots, and makes that nice 10-foot jumper, kind of in no man's land, and that was a great shot by Fleming. And now their lead is 26, if my math is right. They've doubled their score, Robbie. It's really been
that is really incredible.
Yeah,
compared
it's
to
a
the first
beatdown.
half.
Rebound off the miss by Gronholz. Now Whitfield underneath. Can she handle it and make it? Oh my goodness! The body
Whitfield is
control
definitely
by
heating up.
Iana Whitfield at full sprint, takes that shot, is able to stop and gather herself and put that in with just the right amount of touch. That takes great athletic ability. As Gronholz down low takes a nice pass.
There you go. Hey, there's some hope in that shot. There you
Ella
go.
Brostad on the nice assist. Gets Chanhassen, finally, it's been a while since they've scored as we now approach 6.5 minutes to go here, half number 2. Whitfield now drives the left side, she comes in and she scores another one.
She's on fire right now.
It's turning into Iana Whitfield show. And now in the front court, the Storm. Brostad from way out, off the rim, rebound, Patience Williams, and they call a whistle, and I think that's a jump ball.
If I was the Storm, I would definitely watch out for Whitfield. She scored the last 3 baskets that the Red Knights had, and I think they're only doing 1 cover. I think they should double team her for sure, especially if she's going in like that.
Excellent point.
Let's see if that happens.
28-point lead now for the Red Knights, and the records are indicative of the score. Storm coming in with a 3-11 record, Benilde 12-3. They're almost for sure going to go to 13-3, and now we have a whistle and a foul on Carter.
Carter fell, yep.
Bob Lyons over there on the sideline working the refs as he should. He's having a heck of a year, and he is a heck of a coach for the Red Knights. They're always competitive year in and year out, and I think they have high aspirations with a 12 and almost 13-3 record as we approach late January in 2019. Now, with the ball, the 9th grader, Baki, gives it up to number 32. That is Mackenzie Sapp, also a 9th grader. So the Storm getting some experience for their 9th graders, obviously for the future, Robbie.
Yep. And that's always a good thing. We always want young players to develop, and this is great experience for them against a good, tough Storm team.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Just being out there with that intensity and getting used to that for those 9th graders is going to be great for them going forward. Okay, now Benilde in the front court. Carter on the near side, being guarded closely by Jordan Queen. Now reels it all the way around to Coleman. Coleman on the wing.
She's trying to get open, number 10.
Fleming now, Whitfield, 10. So they're just playing ball passing, which is what they should do here. They want to work that clock down. And they're just doing nice ball rotation, taking time off the clock. And that's really what they want to do. This game is pretty much decided, and the clock is the #1 enemy for the Storm here. And they're just simply running out of town as we go now down low. Coleman, and see, she does it out there. And now Fleming with a beautiful shot.
Oh, that's the Fleming.
Boy, that is a backbreaker. They take a minute off the clock, and then they hit a 3. And now their lead is 31, Robbie. Ball comes out, Storm get the deflection, and ball, Baki, now Whitfield, and she's off to the races. She'll take it on her own, and she gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At that position, the Storm couldn't do anything about it but foul her. So
yeah, that was a good foul.
That was a good foul.
Absolutely. So 4:28 to go. Whitfield. We don't have individual stats at the ready, but how many points do you think Whitfield has? She's got to be approaching 20, if not
she has to
exceeding
be,
it.
definitely.
So I always like to look at the paper the next day to see what their stats were.
There she goes.
All right, substitution now coming in. Tollefson, the starting point guard. Coming out is Brostad, 31 for the Storm. Whitfield now.
Whitfield definitely earned all these points that she scored for their team right now.
420.
Storm definitely made them earn her.
Yep. So now 61 to 28, 30, 3-point lead. Whitfield almost got that. Another steal now. The
Nice.
baseline. Tollefson blocked from behind
By Fleming.
by Fleming, and now Whitfield again at the races and
And
gets
there
the
she
layup.
goes.
And the Storm seem to be looking tired. They really
Yep.
brought their best effort tonight, and they played good basketball. They really hung around there for a while. As Baki takes the big three, the ninth grader.
There you go.
And if you're
That's a great response.
if you're a regular watcher of Metro West girls varsity basketball, that is a person to keep an eye on going forward for the next 3 years. Baki, that was a heck of a shot there. Baki is just a ninth grader. 5'7" now. On the break, down low to Baki, and she makes another one. She averages 18 points a game, and you can see why. She really is the star of that team and only a ninth grader. All right, now Carter in the front court. Under 4 to go, under 3.5 to go here. Bob Lyons still keeping his starters in, although I see you just tap number 12 that's going to be coming in for the Red Knights. So he is going to go to his bench, as he should, to get his own younger players some experience. As Olivia Williams drives the lane and draws the foul, she'll go to the line, and that'll bring in mass substitutions from both sides.
Here's a replay of hockey scoring here.
Yep, on the breakaway, very nicely done. And so Williams will shoot. Whitfield celebrating over there on the far side. And now coming in for the Red Knights, checking in number 20 is Madison Johnson, also number 32 into the match. That is Claire Meyer, just a freshman off the ninth grade team. Also in is number 12, also off the freshman team, Elena Lateral, a ninth grader, into the match, getting great experience. And now Olivia Williams comes out, and coming in for her is number 23, Mackenzie Swana Jr. So full substitutions for the Red Knights, and that's a foul by number 23, Mackenzie Swan. That'll be
that's out of bounds, actually.
No, that was a foul on 23. So 15 foul for Benilde.
Yep.
Storm will throw it in underneath, and it comes out to number 23, Idea Smith on the far side. That's number 34 with it, Mashka for the Storm. Mashka now at the top of the key. Good ball rotation by the Storm. Number 2, Piper Critch. Being guarded closely there. Driving the baseline, Gronholz turns, shoots, and makes that. Wow, that was a great shot,
That
wasn't
angle,
it?
yeah, that was a great shot.
Nice turnaround jump shot from actually behind the basket, along the baseline.
You don't see that very often.
No, great shot. I wouldn't want to play her in horse, would I? If I could make that shot at all. Now Carter drives the lane and draws the whistle and the foul. 2:10 to go here.
Almost in the bonus territory.
29-point lead for the Red Knights, and now the Storm have 2 substitutions coming in. But at the moment, Carter at the line to shoot 2. Off the mark, and now coming in for the Storm, number 40 will come in. Her name is, let's see if we got it here. Yeah, we do. Ella Kershatch, the ninth grader, now coming also in for the Storm, number 31. She's played earlier. That's Ella Brastad, a sophomore. So both teams getting experience for the younger classmen. Obviously, the Storm rebuilding this year at 3-11. And Carter converts on that, and now the lead is back to 30 and 2:09 to go. With the ball is number 2, Piper Critch. Now to Brastad, over to Critch. Yeah, the leading scorers for the Storm are out of the game now. Brastad, the big 3, and she makes it. Cuts
Good
the
shot.
lead to 27. Now less than 2 to go. Carter with it. Despite the difference in score, it's been an entertaining game, Robbie.
It has. I like the Storm's spirit of never giving up right now. And look at that defense. There you go. And this overall, they've just been doing really well.
Mashka and gives it up to Critch, and her three-point shot misses. Carter now with the rebound into the front court. 1:20 to go or about. Now down low pass to number 32 for the Red Knights. Claire Meyer, the ninth grader. That might be her first 2 points in varsity action, and that draws a huge roar of approval from the home crowd. Nice for her to get those 2 first varsity points. Great feeling, and she gets a high five from Carter. Great emotion here with 1:01 to go.
She'll always remember these first 2 points she's ever scored in varsity. Like,
Absolutely.
That's a great feeling.
Now shot from the near side, short of the basket. Rebound by the Storm, and ball loose, and Carter now. Lead pass to Coleman, and she comes in and does the left-handed layup. And the lead is back to 31, and we're under a minute, Robbie. 44 seconds to go. Into the front court, the Storm. Just a matter of what the differential is going to be at the final. But really great action, great entertainment tonight. Shot from the far side, made by Piper Critch, the senior 5'6" guard. Cuts it to less than 30. So if I'm Chanhassen, the game within the game, try to keep the differential less than 30. Why not? Although I'm sure they just want to get on the bus and go home. All right, now Carter drives the lane and pass down low to number 12. Lateral, Elena, and we got a travel call on number 23. Turns it over there.
Mackenzie Swan.
Mackenzie Swan, okay. 3 seconds to
left.
go.
Here's the buzzer
Shot blocked by Carter.
There you go.
And that is your final buzzer. And your final score in this Metro West girls basketball game. Benilde-St. Margaret 69, Chanhassen 40. Benilde goes to 13-3, Chanhassen to 3-12. So for Robbie Butler, Paul Broden, our producer, I'm Robert Christensen. Thanks for listening. Thanks for
having
watching.
me, guys.
And we'll see you again.
See you later.